Okay, so the Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia press conference just finished. They did a press conference in New York to promote their April 20th fight. And this is the new poster over here. I don't know if I'm a fan of it. Devin Haney looks a little bit like Howard the Duck, and Ryan looks like he's coming off of a heroin addiction. I don't know. Maybe that's a picture from the Tank fight, maybe? I don't know. We're going to watch a little bit of this press event.
When I was talking to Bill and Bill Haney Promotions, it was easy to make. We had a handshake deal in, 10 minutes? When I talked to Ryan, he said, do it. Let's go. I want to be great. I want to fight the best. I want to prove to the world. I want to prove to myself that I am the best. And here we are in New York, the media capital of the world, the fight mecca. It's going down.
So Ryan doing a little weird like chicken flap over here, or flapping his wings. Maybe he's going to fly. I don't know. It seems like he's stretching maybe. Devin Haney said after this press conference that Ryan was smelling like beer. It's a little weird. The time that they were doing this press conference was a little after, I think, 1 p.m. So Ryan's already drinking? Like, what the fuck?
April 20th, and we're all excited. Are you guys excited?
Maybe he was so drunk that he thought he was on, like, the row machine at the gym. You know what I mean.
If you guys didn't know, they fought 6 times already in the amateur, and they're 3-3. So this one does count. This fight here is like they say, for all the marbles. This fight here is to see who the best.
Ryan looks a little bit weird sitting in that throne, right? And Devin Haney, what the hell is up with those glasses, man? He looks like an extra out of Blade.
Fighter at 140 is, and the start of a great career at 140.
Both guys looking a little nervous. You see Ryan kind of tapping away with his fingers. Devin Haney chewing away on his gum. Looking a little bit like Howard the Duck. Just got to say it again.
The weight division is stacked with great talent like Teofimo Lopez. You got fighters who are moving up to 140, 147. So this is the weight class to watch. This is the fight to watch. The best fighting the best. And when I started Golden Boy, that was my vision, to have the best fight the best. And
but listen, this what I want to make clear to everybody that's out there. This match was talked about years ago by Bill Haney, who came and asked me at a fight to make this fight, or at least try to influence it so it can happen. And I say that to say this, is that time to continue to move forward. And now, as we hear, and I've spoken this fight to an existence years ago, if you need some receipts to back up what I say, go to B-Hop the Alien, and you'll see the video on my Instagram. So, hold up. So, now that we are here, a lot of us got to be mindful what we ask for. Because what you ask for, you might not want.
I'm Lady Boy.
When you get it. And so, this fight here in New York City, out of all places in the world, especially in the United States, this is the Mecca city to fight. And to get your this is the place that you must come through to get your stamp or birth certificate approval of greatness. And so these two young fighters, young men, not kids, gotta understand that to be great, you must.
I don't know why B-Hop said that, but I guess he kind of views them as being kids. They do seem like kids, don't they? They don't seem like the classic fighters. Like these don't look like men, but they're almost 30, so it's just kind of weird.
Must do great things. And the best in the division, like the Ray Leonard divisions, like the 70s division, the 80s divisions, or the 50s divisions, the best fought the best, and that's what Golden Boy set out to do. That's how we spoke about this is how we wanted to do this, And we started off with what? We started off with Ryan Garcia. We start off with Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis and kept the momentum. Now as
Haney over here being a troll, trying to cut him off.
all the sanctioning bodies and all the boxing fans, whether you biased or non-biased, you're starting to see a trend. You're starting to see a contagious fight by fight by fight, not only by us, by others. It sparked a flame in the boxing world. So let's not forget.
I think I agree with that. Boxing looks like it's turning around. Just the advertising alone, people. Some of these ads they put out this year have destroyed any MMA advertisement ever created. Like boxing went from having some of the worst advertising I think I've ever seen of any sport. Now they're coming full circle and they're coming out with some of the best advertisements I've ever seen. There was one of the commentators on this press conference who called, he said something that I agreed with, where he said that these are like movies. And yes, they're like movies. So these are so impressive looking that you can go back 20, 30 years in the future. You know, when we're in the future, we can go back and look at these advertisements, and they're really, really amazing. It's insane. I just saw the AJ Ngannou one. I'm like, what the fuck? What are they doing? Are they using that? I'm kind of thinking maybe they're using that AI that creates like these visuals, because the production value. There's this new AI thing that creates video from like text. It's insane. I'm going to be talking about it on one of our other shows. But I mean, you guys got to go watch this Ngannou AJ advertisement. It's ridiculous. It's just you know, they're upping their level. So I agree with Bernard Hopkins here.
Because some have quick memories, but they have bad thinking and bad memories. So to everybody that understand the greatness of fights, this is one of those fights that can go down in history. Because I believe that both guys have the talent to change each of those minds that go in them rounds by round and be the winner. This fight here has a fight superstar stamped all over it, and I believe it will be.
Bernard, you want to squash the beef?
Look at him cutting this guy off. And Ryan's cringe, man. He is cringe. He is the fucking cringe. This is ultra cringe. You want to squash the beef? What is this, 1995? And it doesn't sound natural coming from Ryan. And Ryan he's a showman, you know. He's doing this for the camera. He probably does. Maybe he does feel bad that he talked trash to Bernard. But Bernard says some nice things here about Ryan.
We don't have no beef.
Okay, there we go then.
We don't have no beef.
There we go.
We see, when it comes to knowing, and my partner can verify this, Oscar, when it comes to knowing greatness, I lost my first pro fight, and I told Ryan in the dressing room, it ain't how you start, it's how you finish. And you must understand that, because the great ones, they came up from wherever they came up, off the ground, out of the penitentiary, anywhere else, and they became great. But it's very few who will continue to keep that mindset that it ain't over until it's over. And Ryan's career starts with this fight here, as far as I'm concerned.
That was beautifully put, people. Now, Bernard Hopkins, he has some issues and been hitting the head a little bit, but he is probably one of the best analysts and speakers in boxing, or in all of sports. The way he summed that up, it was very well put.
Thank you, Bernard.
Let's just hope that Ryan actually understands what Hopkins said, because what he said there is the heart of a champion, right?
Next, I would like to invite Devin Haney's father, manager and trainer Bill Haney. He has done an incredible job shepherding his son to the top of the boxing world. Ladies and gentlemen.
What's up with this Jack Links guy having doing all the talking for his son? I mean, it's not as bad as like Danny Garcia, where his dad did all the talking. Devin talks a little bit of shit. These guys are both big shit talkers. But I mean, why does Jack Links always have to be the one who opens his mouth the most?
Representing Devin Haney Promotions, Bill Haney.
First of all, I want to thank Allah for making this whole thing possible. I want to thank Oscar for having that fine, beautiful blue suit on to try to distract me from the shit that the alien just said, because I'm telling you, I don't understand it. I didn't understand it then, and I still don't understand it now. When I came to him with business. I came to him with the best fighter in the world, and I came to him and I said, I'm gonna go to proper protocol, and I'm gonna approach you, and I'm gonna bring Devin to him. I mean, I don't know where the animosity came or the bullshit playing. He says he's from, and he was in the penitentiary, and you know, he keep making these references back to the penitentiary.
I like booty.
Where some things that if you've really been in the penitentiary, you just don't bring up. The alien still seems to think that he can highlight that and represented me or what my people stand for. So I'm gonna get past that part. And I'm gonna say, what a wonderful fight.
I think they're gonna need a breathalyzer test for Ryan over here.
Been working with for quite some time. But I knew that this was gonna take something special. An assignment that Devin—
What the fuck's up with Ryan? You saw him walk away. Was he going to take a piss?
And he assured me that that's just what he is. If both fighters wanted to fight, that he would assure that that had happened. And he was a man of his word. And
why do people gotta say ha happen? Ha happen. Don't say ha happen. Just say happen. Happen. That's what happened, not that's what had happened. I hate when people say, so some people say that's proper English, but I mean, I shouldn't be the one talking about proper English here, but still, come on. Ha happen? Get out of here.
And we made it happen. As far as Ryan Garcia and this whole thing about New York not being the place to make this fight happen. Well, I know that being from California, you can be tough, you can be the king in California, but if you ain't came through New York, then you ain't made it for real. Madison Square Garden is gonna be, it didn't matter. And
is this guy going on for a long time? I feel like he's been talking forever.
Let you know this. It doesn't matter the state or the place, because Devin is gonna beat up Ryan's pretty little face.
Again, a little bit suspect, bro. A little bit suspect, bro.
And it's gonna be some men that are gonna be happy. And there's gonna be some girls that's gonna be crying. Because by round 5, down goes Ryan.
That didn't rhyme. That didn't rhyme. It rhymed for a second there, but then it didn't rhyme. It's sort of like modern rap.
Wait. Thank you. One more thing to not only Oscar De La Hoya, but also Holly De La Hoya, who's so underrated, who did a lot to make this fight happen. And shout out to Holly. I know she came up with the idea for the conference entrance with you beautiful girls. It wasn't Ryan's idea.
Okay, Ryan's back, everybody. He took a leak. I mean, he probably drank a lot of beers. Who knows? I mean, just saying. Haney said the guy was drinking. He said he smelled like beer.
It had to have been Holly.
I guess he's vacationing in New York, you know.
Holly De La Hoya. My idea. Yeah, no, it wasn't. It was Holly's idea.
It was my idea.
No, I know.
There, Ryan got some water. He had to sober himself up a little bit, I guess. Yeah, he came back right in time, right as Bill was talking shit.
I'm telling you, I met the queen. You couldn't think of nothing like that.
I swear, ask the girl. Did I come up with it?
Yes.
Yeah, you stopped.
Thank you. I did. Of course. You just hated.
Derek James. Derek.
Hello, everyone. I'm really happy to be here, and I would have never thought that, you know, to be another big event.
Was Derek James an ex-boxer? I don't really know much about him because it's kind of weird that he sounds more punch drunk than Spence.
Devin was a great fighter. His father brought him a long way. Me and Ryan getting together, and I think it's going to be a really great deal. I can't wait to show everything we're working on and show just how good and how much improvement Ryan is making constantly. And
hopefully he doesn't do that shoulder roll again.
I'm going to become...
At the tender age of 24, 25, are fighting the very best at a young age. And we don't see that anymore. You know, this fight here truly is the best against the best.
Always bet on black.
And when I saw Ryan Garcia for the first time throwing his punches, fighting in the amateurs, you know, I did see something special. And he's proven it many times over. And it doesn't mean just because you lose one fight that your career is over. It means that you have the opportunity to get right back up and prove to the world that you are the best. So
This is a good message because Floyd Mayweather has put this through all of combat sports, that everybody wants to go undefeated because the new narrative is that if you never lose, it doesn't matter if you're ducking and dodging. If you lose, your career's over. You're not already considered not as good as the guy that's never lost. And so a lot of these fighters, they lose their motivation because their main motivation in the sport is to just stay undefeated instead of being one of the greatest fighters, right? All styles, all comers, right? That guy, we need to really wipe away his legacy because it was a legacy of garbage. All he did was duck fights left and right. So we need to get over this because his mindset is destroying all these fighters in all combat sports because it is a terrible goal to try to go undefeated by any means, right? Running away and fighting in one state where they give you the special treatment, just keep doing it to feed that narrative. That narrative needs to end. So Ryan needs to improve some of his tools, or he needs to add some more tools to his toolbox. But his career doesn't have to be over. The only way his career is over, or he's like not superior to a guy like Floyd or Tank Davis, is if he just quits right now. Because if he goes and he cleans up all these prime fighters, because Ryan is fighting prime fighters. That guy that made the undefeated shit famous, that was the #1 metrics for the greatest ever, was going undefeated. That guy wasn't fighting anybody at their best. Okay?
So it is my pleasure, and thank you very much for making this this fight easy. It literally took 5 minutes.
There it is, people. Look at that. And after if you go and you listen to all the stuff that's being said, this was actually Ryan's idea. He wanted to fight Devin Haney, and Devin Haney agreed to it. But it was all Ryan's idea. So Ryan over here, young man, is trying to fight all comers. This is what you got to do in order to build himself up as possibly one of the greatest fighters in the history of the sport. He's got to work on his craft, and he's got to fight all comers. Because even if he takes multiple losses, we can always say he fought everybody, and he fought all of them in their prime, right? He can do that. He has the ability to do that. And there are guys at his weight class that he can fight that are in their prime, right? For the most part, going back to Floyd, he wasn't fighting anybody. And at that time, the welterweight class, it was kind of weak. It was towards the end of an era, right? Like Manny was coming and he was towards the end. Well, Manny was actually prime, and Floyd ducked him all the way towards Manny's end of his career, which Floyd had done that throughout his entire career. He had ducked everybody. Manny was fighting the best. Mosley was fighting the best. Oscar was fighting the best. The guy who wasn't was Floyd. He was the one fighting all of them at the end of their careers. All right. And I don't care what age Floyd was. The fact remains that he was fighting everybody at the end of their career. And I know I keep bringing him up, but I'm bringing it up because it's actually relevant to what they're saying here. They're trying to uplift Ryan, right? Because he's coming off of a loss. I know he just fought Duarte, right? But it wasn't the best fight. He was still trying to collect himself, right? But they're trying to get him over the loss because I think he's still trying to get over it. And he feels like his career's over because, I have a loss. Once you get a loss, your career's done.
With a handshake to make this fight, because both guys are daring to be great. With a record of 24-1, 20 knockouts, Ryan Garcia.
First of all, I'm gonna start this on a serious note. I know you guys see the throne, you guys see me coming out like a king, but I just want to give glory to the King of Kings, Jesus Christ, who I live my life and I let him lead me in everything I do, so I want to start there. And second, shout out NYC, was good. Yeah, I see y'all, man. It's love. It's just a big opportunity for me. When I first came into the game, I just wanted to make a bunch of money, and then I did that. But now I want to go for the legacy. I want to go for the belts. Devin's in the way. I'm on my vengeance arc. I'm ready to get back in blood and everything. So I'm coming
Again, he looks like an extra from the movie Blade.
straight for his neck. I promise you that. I promise you, I'm coming straight for you. It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be ugly. I'm talking about ugly. You're gonna need a help him, I swear. You're gonna have 3 opportunities to save him. It's gonna be bad. Shout out Bernard, shout out Oscar, shout out everybody, even shout out Eddie Hearn. He's not even
on April 20th.
Okay, I'm gonna explain this, all right? I love NY.
Jag Links is one of the biggest shit talkers in boxing, man. He just doesn't shut up.
Yeah, everybody thinks I'm hating on fighting in NYC. I love NYC personally. I do. And my whole thing is this. If we could do May 4th in Vegas, why not? Why wouldn't we fight in Vegas? That's cool. But look it, if it's
Kind of weird. It looks like Ryan has some Floyd-isms, right? The way the way he moves his body, the way he talks, and he keeps doing this weird thing with his nose. What is he, a coke vacuum?
NYC is NYC. I'm gonna get to him here at the Barclays, April 20th.
All of his mannerisms, I feel like I'm looking at Floyd Mayweather.
So be it. Let God's will be done, not mine. So I'm straight up. If he wants, we'll fight April 20th. I'm gonna destroy you anyways. April 20th, May 4th. You could pick a date tomorrow, right now. Like, it doesn't matter, bro. Anytime. What are you talking about, dude? You always talking, bro. You're the most annoying one in the group. I like your hair. I remember when you were a baby. Remember that? The one with the afro. I remember when you were a baby. I've been knowing you for a while. You know that.
April 20th is the Barclays.
Anyways, I'm gonna beat the shit out of him out.
Can't go nowhere.
Anyways, I'm going to beat the shit out of him out. This man needs a breathalyzer test.
And everyone. So on April 20, he will look to become the face of American boxing. Ladies and gentlemen, the former undisputed lightweight champion of the world and current WBC super lightweight champion, Devin the Dream Haney.
He should have called him like the Blade Haney, right? That would have been a good name. Could have called himself the Blade. But I think that's been taken.
First off, I want to thank Allah, alhamdulillah. You know, without him, none of this would happen. You know, this is a great opportunity for me and my family, a great fight for the fans. We know that, you know, Ryan does not want the fight to be here. Behind closed doors, he's tricking the people. He's doing anything that he can to make the fight go to Vegas on a later date. But the fight needs to happen on April 20th at the Barclays here in New York.
I guess they're implying that Ryan has like some special treatment in Vegas, and that's why he wants it to be in Vegas. That's my guess.
Be a hell of an event. And listen, we've seen Ryan quit before. We seen him take a knee before and quit.
The mind games are like happening. This is a lot of mind games.
And on April 20th, it won't be no different. The Zone, they put the bounty up, and on April 20th, I'm capturing the bounty, and we coming home with the victory, inshallah.
Always bet on black.
So there's not much emotion there with Haney. He just kind of let it be known that the guy quit, and he thinks, you know, he's just questioning his how brave he is and how determined and confident he is that he can win this fight. Because once again, you know, he keeps harping on the Las Vegas thing. Ryan had wanted it on May 4th in Vegas. I think it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of money there, but they did it in New York. And so I think that was a financial move by, I think, Golden Boy. It makes sense. I mean, May makes sense, man. It makes all the money, but Haney's thinking that what I think he's thinking is it's because of maybe some kind of advantage that Ryan has, or Oscar, the connections that Oscar has in Las Vegas, that maybe, oh, Ryan's going to get a robbery, right? But it's weird because Haney keeps saying over and over again how he's going to knock Ryan out one round, which is very unlikely.
All right, who you guys have winning? Devin or Ryan? And still or new? New York, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I do appreciate that Golden Boy is doing this with Ryan, but a lot of it, and Oscar brought it up, he said this is a very easy fight to make, but it has to do with a mixture of both, that Ryan is not afraid to take these challenges, and Golden Boy is willing to let him take these challenges. Like the Tank Davis fight, they didn't have to do that. They could have done a Floyd and just given Ryan all these soft touches, but they have no problem with this. I mean, they were trying to set up Ryan versus Manny Pacquiao. I mean, this is pretty crazy that Ryan is fighting high-level guys. You know, this is his era. All these guys are prime, so this is great to see.
We will now pose the fighters for pictures. Thank you.
Wait, hang on. Do a quick Q&A first. We'll do a quick Q&A first before we get to...
I like how they're like, Oscar, you jumped the gun there, bro. You jumped the gun. Maybe Oscar's got to go do something. I don't know.
The questions and get to the photos with these two guys. Ryan, I wanted to ask you, Devin has been kind of on your radar for a number of years now. You guys are around the same age, fighting the same weight class. The day he beat Regis Prograis, you went on social media and said you're ready to fight Devin Haney. Why is now the right time for this fight?
I mean, I explained this before in the face-off, but you know, I felt like he was picking up steam. He finally, you know, became like more of a draw and like you know, big potential for a great fight and a great event. So I seen him, you know, obviously every time he fights, it's mid, it's like whatever. But he did a little better this time, so I was like, all right, let's do it, let's run it. And this is just the perfect timing. You know, it's for the WBC bout. It's at a healthy weight, 140. Everything's on the line. I think this is the right moment, and that's why.
Devin, why?
So yeah, you see it there. He was fine with the fight. He's not ducking. A lot of people worship this Devin Haney guy, but you see Ryan over here. That you can see there's confidence here, and this guy is picking his fights. He's thinking this is the right time. You know, that shows confidence. There's no fear in him. He thinks he can beat him.
Why do you think he's so eager to fight you now?
I mean,
you see, he's a little puzzled here. He's like, why do you think he's so eager to fight you? And I think the reason why is because he knows he can beat him.
I think that it makes sense. You know, I've been wanting to fight Ryan for a long time. And,
but you see what he just said? I've been wanting to fight him. So in reality, what happened here is Ryan is the one that made this fight. He called it out. He brought it, and now Haney's just kind of like, okay, he took it. So respect to him for that, I guess. But look, Ryan's coming off of a loss and a not so amazing performance. So you know, it's on Haney's end. He's probably thinking, oh, I'm going to beat this guy. Yeah, I got him. And you see, he just called it out. He talked about how he quit.
You know, we could say he's eager to fight me, but you know, we don't know. If he goes on another jog with Floyd, he might pull out again. So we don't know. We got to see.
He's very unhappy with Floyd. Haney, it wasn't like him when Ryan actually kind of got in his head because a few weeks ago, Ryan told Haney about how Floyd showed him a tape of Haney getting beat up by Tank. And I don't think Haney's liking that.
Good one, no cap.
Devin, when you guys first squared off in the ring 4 years ago, there was a friendliness to it. There's a friendly rivalry there. Over the last couple of months, it seems like it's gotten pretty personal between you two guys. Why has it gotten to that point?
I mean, I spoke on this earlier. You know, I heard some things, you know, that Ryan has said about my religion, which me and Ryan talked about it before, that he said that he didn't say. So, you know, I'm not going to, you know, hold him to that. But at the end of the day, you know, it's personal now, you know, and it's bigger than boxing. We've been rivals since we've been 9, 10 years old, and now it's time to seal the deal. It's time, when it counts, for everything on April the 20th.
I think I want to just address that real quick. Obviously, we did it before, but you know, I'm not here to disrespect him like that. You know, I don't want to disrespect anybody's religion. I'm gonna keep it like that, and he knows I apologize to him if I did say it, but I didn't. But he says I did. But I just want to shake your hand. Hey, I'm not even like that, bro. All right, we good?
Hey, well, since you're telling the truth, then, what did Floyd tell you? And did he tell you something to beat Devin? Or, I mean, come out the closet with it, Ryan. Y'all working together.
I'm out the closet with it. What the F?
It's lit and everybody is in it. Tell the truth, Ryan. What did he say?
Wait, what do you mean? What did he say? I don't know.
I said when Floyd met you and he showed you the quote-unquote sparring session.
He did.
And told you. So you got confident because he done told you how to beat Devin.
I'm not. No, he didn't tell me that.
What did he say?
I already told you what he said. I'm not lying at all. I want to know what you want to know.
Jack Links is really butthurt about what Ryan said, and I think it was completely true. And they're really pissed because they basically worship Floyd Mayweather. And Floyd's over here showing Ryan videos of fucking Haney getting his ass whooped.
No, I don't understand. I don't understand the question.
Listen, Floyd didn't show you that motherfucking tape. Listen,
he did. I'm not.
Oh, he didn't show you that tape. Well, wait. Does that tape exist? Because it sounds like these guys think it does exist.
Bro, why would I lie, bro?
Listen, why he show you the tape then?
I don't know.
He just showed me.
He just popped out the tape?
Literally.
I know.
We were in the car and he was like, yo, watch this.
You see how they're not denying that it happened, right? They're just saying, he just showed you the tape, huh?
I'm like, oh shit.
They should just say it never happened, right?
That's why
Listen, he's lying. I don't.
Bro, why would I cap about this?
I don't believe
Think
Floyd
about
did
it.
like that. I don't think Floyd.
They're not denying that it happened. They're so sad that Floyd would do this to them. I don't think Floyd would do that. Yeah, that guy would never do that, right? He's just beaten women and ducked fights and done all kinds of dirty shit.
Nothing like that.
Anyways, you were 19. I'm not even gonna hold that against you.
I'm gonna tell you.
I'm gonna tell you, Floyd would never do that and eat Jack Links.
All of them is
Tank
in it.
was way
All of
older.
them
I'm
is
not
in
holding
it. They
that
all in
against
it. They all in it, and they going against Devin. And what you're going to see is the face of boxing, and you're going to see the new way of watching boxing, approaching boxing, crossing platforms, making promoters come together.
He basically just he never denied that it happened. He just said they're all against Haney. That's it.
With the great WBC, and that's what you're going to see.
And it's true what Ryan said. It doesn't matter. That was a younger Haney, right? So it doesn't matter, but they're harping on it. They're butthurt about it. So they're both getting into each other's heads. But in a lot of ways, Ryan might actually be more in Haney's head and his dad's head.
Devin the Dream Haney victorious and still, and he's against all of them. Floyd, Ryan,
Bill, calm down. You sound like Don King now. Come on. Let's go. Come on, let's get with the questions, man. Come on.
Now, wait a minute. We finally get it.
Ryan looks like he would be like some like Coke vacuum and like some kind of like a dark comedy where he's kind of hanging out in his house, sitting on a throne, playing Call of Duty, giving people the pound, snorting Coke. And then he has like a really interesting conversation about like his love for Legos.
Chance to hear from the guy that ran amateur boxing, Henry Garcia, who was the judge, the referee, the parking attendant. I mean, he did everything in USA boxing. Am I right or wrong, Henry? Did you and your wife?
Let me answer this.
No, you don't.
Bill.
I'm talking to
Dad,
you.
let me answer
this. No, listen. Were you the judge and the referee in amateur?
He says Ryan's dad might be a better troll than Haney. He just cut him down with just a couple of words.
The bottom line is they both met in the ring.
Bernard Hopkins is like, what the fuck?
No, I'm talking about amateur boxing. I was pissed off.
Okay.
Bernard Hopkins is like he's like a no nonsense kind of dude, man.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you.
Who cares?
You don't control this one.
Did Ryan give Haney his first 8 counts? Just tell me that.
Wait, listen, let me tell you this.
Did he give him? He sure did.
Listen, like Haney has to snatch the fucking mic out of his dad's hand. And look at Haney's dad. He's like all disappointed. He's like, this is my career. This is my career. Jack Links.
Come on, Don King. Let's go.
No. Look. I know he's trying to switch it because he was a referee. His mom was a judge.
Wait. Let me explain this though. The reason why my mom became a judge, my dad, because we didn't have no money. They would give you free hotels if you were a judge. That part.
That's right.
All right.
Shit.
All right.
Listen.
Fuck you.
What makes you believe that you have what it takes to beat him?
I could go all day long. I'm not about to get into that. He's gonna get his ass whooped.
Listen,
and that's
he don't have the skills. He don't have the IQ. Listen, he don't have the heart. We seen him quit.
Don't use that tank line again, please.
There you go. There's the quitting part. I think that gives him a lot of confidence in this fight to take it. I think this is one of the reasons that Haney accepted the fight. So it's kind of, and it may possibly be working in Ryan's favor because Devin Haney might be fighting a different dude in there because Ryan's coming in there. He's hydrated. And man, it did look a little suspect. He looked kind of cowardice there and might have quit. It looked like he quit to me. But who knows, man? He might be revitalized. Yeah, I know he might have been a little sauced up here, possibly. Needs to calm down with that. But there were a couple of months from the fight. But yeah, Haney might be taking this fight thinking, oh, this is going to be easy. This guy just quit recently. But where Ryan's thinking, that doesn't mean anything. I'm working on stuff. I'm coming here to knock this guy's head off.
We've seen you take a knee. And on April 20th, it won't be no different. When it gets hot,
that might not help Haney. Look what Haney says here.
You hugged the whole.
He said when it gets hot, you quit. So I guess Haney's thinking, oh, I'm going to pressure forward. Maybe that's what he's thinking.
There was a whole round you were just holding. That's crazy.
Listen, have I ever quit like you did? Okay.
Well, I mean, Haney was draining himself and fighting little midgets, right? Ryan's fighting supposedly one of the hardest punching boxers around while being incredibly dehydrated. It's a little different. Also, Haney got his ass whooped by Lomachenko.
I'm not even gonna make him quit. I'm just gonna knock him the fuck out.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Devin, your father likes to make bold predictions. He told me earlier this week that you're going to knock Ryan out in the first round.
That's the fucking cap.
If he get in there and he violate, he get in there, he get reckless, he will get caught. Like we've seen him get caught before.
Have you ever got a first round knockout? No cap. Did he ever?
And listen, when he go out, he gonna retire. Yeah, this
I'm
will
gonna
be your last
retire.
fight.
You're crazy.
This will be hey Ryan, if you get knocked out the first round, are you gonna retire?
I'll give you my word. If I get knocked, I'll retire. Yeah. Not, bro, come on.
I mean, it's going to be a first round knockout. It has to be because Devin Haney punches harder than AJ. That's just a fact. It's just fact. It's a fucking fact.
So are you gonna come the first round like? Are you gonna come like you come?
Are you going to come the first round? What the?
At Tank, and you gonna come, right?
I bet you wish I did
forward?
that.
Are you coming forward? Ryan, are you coming forward?
Yeah, he had to clarify. Are you coming forward?
Like Regis
We're not
Progress
going to
said
give
he
away
was gonna
strategies here. We're not going to give away strategies. We're just going to win. That's all.
Hey, Henry.
Come on, Bill.
Why is that funny, though?
Hey, Henry, that shit ain't worked since the amateurs. Pass it back to Derek James. Listen, is he going to...
He's really happy that his son let him get the mic back.
Forward. Like, no, wait. Like Earl Spence does.
Crazy.
Wait.
Don't even pay attention.
Let me tell you, Derek James has trailblazed for guys like me. He represents straightforward boxing, no nonsense, no talk, no none of that. I want to know, is he going to listen to Derek James and is he going to be lean like Texas, lean on Devin, or is he going to get in there and start bullshitting?
Derek, no, he don't got no fucking discipline. Derek, you know. Hey.
It's just a lot of mind games there, right? I mean, it does kind of show maybe he doesn't have discipline. He's doing weird kind of shoulder rolls that aren't really shoulder rolls. So there's some truth to it, you know?
You know he don't got discipline.
But the problem with this is this might actually go play against Haney because they're telling Ryan what to do. It's to pay attention to his coach. They're telling him all the things he's doing wrong. So it's like, thank you very much, Haney and Jack Links.
It's none of your business. Let's just
Derek,
go on.
you know. Derek, let him know.
Hey, Derek, is he going to lean on him?
Ryan's telling Derek James to let them know.
Ryan, you obviously have that big left hand. Does this fight for you end in a knockout?
Yes, it does. But I want to just mess around and knock him out with the right hand. I just want to do that. I hope that happens.
Because we know you're a one-trick pony. That's all you
see.
That's a nice mind game there too that Ryan did. He said I want to knock him out with the right hand, and that kind of fucks with Haney, who's saying, oh well, he only has a left hand, so now he's gonna be thinking, whoa, do I have to watch out for the right hand? Ah, shit.
See, hey, how funny would it be if I knocked him out with the right hand and he said that? That shit would be hilarious.
And what if
That's gonna get in his head.
You out with the hook?
What?
What if I knock you out with the hook?
Got him.
What if I knock you out with the hook?
He says I got him, yeah, because he's saying wacky stuff. And he's saying, oh, what if I knocked you out with a hook? When does this guy knock out anybody, right? With the
That's impossible, bro.
Okay.
Well, it's not impossible, but that's like a crazy
It's not
claim.
impossible now.
Always bet on black.
All right. April 20th.
So basically, Haney got that nugget in his head. He bit down on it, and then Haney threw something at Ryan that was like actually unbelievable, and Ryan did not bite down on it. He's like, "That's impossible," but and then he said, "Oh, it is possible, I guess." But you can tell he had this kind of emotion of like, "It's possible, but it's very unlikely."
These two will be back here in New York City at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, live on DAZN Worldwide. Tickets will be available the next few days at the Barclays Center. Right now, I'm going to face these two guys off.
Yeah, here they go. What the fuck? Why does Devin Haney walk like he's wearing a fucking diaper? All right, Devin Haney looks to be dressed like Blade, wearing all leather. Ryan coming forward like he's dressed like a Saturday Night Fever. All right, so we got Ryan, the Alien, Haney, and Jack Links. Oscar De La Hoya looking like a hitman still. Is that might be Ryan's guy? I bet you that's Ryan's security guard. It's a big ass dude. All right, so Haney's pointing a lot, and then Ryan is pointing. Oscar's giving Haney the look. He's like, "You better not touch him, motherfucker. We got to make this fight." All right, a lot of weirdness. Haney's head still looking gigantic. Haney does not want to take those glasses off, huh?
Well, Todd, I'm just waiting.
It's always weird when Ryan's getting next to Haney because he's like, you know, he's talking shit to Haney and then he has to like scream at his dad too. His dad's always on there. Haney's dad wants to be a fucking boxer so bad. It's like, dude, go into the fucking old man division. I mean, they should create like an old man division in boxing where all these shit talking, you know, I guess dads and trainers or family members, because we have a lot of them in boxing, right? We had Robert the Ghost Guerrero's dad, we had Danny Garcia's dad, we have Devin Haney's dad, and we should just get a war of the dads, right? Just let them have fights, come on, or a war of the trainers, let the trainers fight too. I'm pretty sure this would be bigger than some of these fights possibly.
That's all I'm waiting for.
I'm waiting for Devin Haney's dad to throw a punch. He's more jabber-jawing with Ryan than Devin is.
He is.
Jabberjawed. Oh my God, that was racist. Haney looks a little bit like Floyd here. It's kind of weird if you look at him from with the hat blocking his face.
Good though, Todd. I mean, this is what we need. This is gonna go viral on social all day today, tomorrow. I love to hear what they're saying.
I feel like Ryan's taking this, I wouldn't say not as seriously, but it's more
Mr. Ryan looking a little taller here. I don't know if he's wearing heels.
of a fun and games atmosphere for him, where Devin Haney is all business, it seems like.
Yeah, I think Ryan goes in and out.
Get the fuck out of my face. You a fucking bitch. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. You a bitch. You a bitch. You ain't gonna do shit, bitch. You ain't gonna do shit.
You ain't
I
shit.
hope HBO fire your ass.
I agree with you, Todd, though. I agree. You know, coming out, you know, as a king with the throne and the ladies, it seems like it's play. But we know at least he comes to...
All right, we got a member of Korn leading Ryan out. Devin Haney now adjusting his glasses. Oh, he actually took them off. The guy went the entire fucking press conference without taking his glasses off. And the minute it's over, he takes them off. That's kind of odd, isn't it? Devin Haney looking a little bit like Ron Perlman here, who was also in Blade. He was in Blade 2.
Tearing down Bill Haney as well. We got a lot of possible undercard matchups on the stage.
I don't know. I think Oscar still got it. I don't think he wants any problems with him.
All right, we welcome you back here up on the...
All right, so we have these guys who are going to talk some shit. But it was pretty interesting. It was interesting. Looking forward to the fight. I hope Ryan irons out a lot of his flaws, gets his head right. I think I could see Ryan knocking Haney out. I think Ryan is very confident that he can knock him out. The head games are here, people. The mind games. A lot of mind games here. And I think they're going to be happening over the next few weeks before the fight comes. But hey, people, remember to subscribe to FUTV, the greatest channel known to man. It's just a fact. It's just a fact. It's just a fucking fact. All right? All right, so once again, not too big on the poster. Haney looking a little bit like Howard the Duck. I like the original poster. They had another one that was like a graffiti style. Yes, and in the middle, it's kind of weird. It says, "This one counts." Okay. All right, people. See you later.